Hey everybody, this is your girl Shy here with another video. Yes, I know it's been a long time since I made a YouTube video. You know, life happened. It's probably been since the pandemic happened. A lot of changes, you know, in my life has gone on. I don't do the Stitch Fix videos as much anymore. I still do Stitch Fix, but you know, doing the try on, you know, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my channel or what kind of content I want to put out there, but I really couldn't think about it. So, you know, work got in the way and other stuff got in the way, and just didn't have the time to do it. But I do have an announcement to make, and that's the reason why I am on here. So since my last video, I've been trying to reach a goal that I've been working on for a very long time. I procrastinated on it for so long, and it came to fruition. So my announcement is that earlier this week, I accomplished a goal, and I finally became a published author. So my book, God Took a Spoon and Stirred My Soul, finally dropped on Amazon, and I couldn't be more pleased. I've been writing poetry, little short stories for a long time. I started when I was a teenager and into my early 20s, sometimes in a little bit in my 30s, and then all of a sudden I stopped, you know, just couldn't quite get the inspiration. And over the years, people were like, oh, you need to write a book. You need to write a book. You know, I'm like, yeah. And it's funny, when I tried to write this book, I sit down and try to do it. It just wouldn't come. The words wouldn't come. The inspiration couldn't come. I couldn't put, you know, could put it together. So later, well, I shouldn't say later. Last year, the inspiration started to hit me, and I started writing this one poem. And then when I wrote this poem, I text my pastors at my church and say, hey, can I share this poem with the congregation on Sunday? And sure enough, they gave me the following Sunday to share the poem. And that's what ignited it. So after that, when they have a special event, I've been asked to do a poem, and I've been writing, you know, and just been pumping it out ever since. Fast forward to last November 2022, our church had an anniversary, and I had to do 2 poems. And I don't know if you are artists or, you know, writer yourself. Sometimes, you know, you gotta get that, you know, that burst of inspiration. And I was struggling with it a little bit, but lo and behold, it came out. And I was able to produce 2 poems for that particular occasion. So that Sunday, they had a guest speaker. Well, our church had a guest speaker, Bishop, and I hate that I can't remember his name right now. It's not coming to the forefront. But he attended both of our services. One we had on Saturday, and then that Sunday morning. So he was preaching that Sunday morning, and he called me up to the front. And he said, I heard the powerful words that you read yesterday, and I heard the powerful poem that you wrote today. And he says to me, don't let your words sit on the shelf again. And to me, that's all she wrote. And after that, it just like the inspiration just hit. So I started taking previous poems that I had or written over the years. I've started looking at them and started revising. I started putting it all together. And then next thing you know, I looked up, I had a book. And I said, wow. So I started looking for publishers. Somebody introduced me to Lady Murneen Spearman, who lives out in Houston, Texas, who has her own publishing company, and she held my hand throughout the whole process. And then she introduced me to an editor, and you know, she was meticulous and went through my manuscript, and lo and behold, and then we put it all together. And this week, it dropped. God Took a Spoon and Stirred My Heart. It is available on Amazon, so I would love for everybody to get a copy of this. This is a book of prayers, poetry, and testimonies. It's not meant to, it's not like your novel. It also has illustrations, so it can break up some of the text and give you some visuals as you're reading the poems and some of the testimonies. And also it's something that you can go back and reference. So if you do bless me, or bless yourself, I should say, with the words that God gave me to share with the people, I said this is a book that just don't put it down after you've read it. Go back and reference this, because there are some tools and there are some nuggets or some gems in here that will definitely bless you. So what I will do, I will link the link to my book down in the comments section. Please, 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 read it. Share your thoughts here with me in the comments section. Share your reviews on Amazon itself. So, y'all, your girl is a published author. This is the first, but it sure won't be the last. Thank you so much for your love. Thank you so much for your support in advance. And like the bishop said, if you have a talent, well, I should say, I will give you the words he told me. If you have a talent or something that you've been meaning to do for a while, don't let your talents sit on the shelf. You be blessed now. Take care.